Only if there's a ring involved, and I was like, give her a fucking ring and take her up the ass. Does it have to be a wedding ring?
Wow. Don't give away all the guys' secrets. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't say up the ass because we're like the.
Oh, you light? Oh, there's a light.
Yeah,
You can't say tongue punch the fart box right now.
yeah. Don't.
Oh, for God! Oh, for God!
We'll talk about that one.
Hold on, let me put my microphone right here so you can hear me.
Hey, welcome everybody to Boobies Locked and Loaded, fucking up intros since forever.
John, you have a light on.
My
John,
Why do
your
I
light
try?
is on.
Is there a
God,
light?
if you had just known that a minute ago, it would have been great.
Carol Ann, don't go into the light.
It's bad.
Joey, that was creepy as fuck.
Right on.
Welcome everybody. Locked and loaded. As of right now, the only one in the chat room is Mark. So, Mark, high five myself, no friends.
Give it.
High five myself, no friend.
See,
Oh, Black Dog.
where's the boobs?
Black Dog is here.
Johnny,
Oh.
And Johnny the troublemaker, Concho.
Johnny Three-Prong.
Quad prong.
So welcome
Quad-prong.
welcome everybody. Well, this shit also is some serious podcast stuff. So welcome everybody, the ones that are listening live and those that
Some serious podcast stuff.
won't be listening in the shower.
Yeah, this is iHeart quality radio that I'm
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah, see, this is more proof that iHeart is useless. If they don't pick this show up, well, so
Well, listen there, Mr. Fame and Fortune.
yeah, I use that to our advantage today.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Mr.
And I'm the
Fancy
one that's
Pants.
got the status.
Hello, Mr. Fancy
And
Pants.
you.
Yeah, so her cousin's in town for the girl party. Lucky us. I mean me. And she wants
Poor
to go
John.
to Olive.
John's already crying.
So she wants to go to the Olive Garden, which, as far as I'm concerned, and it's only been fortified after tonight, is the McDonald's version of Italian food.
Well, yeah.
Call up there, and they do that call ahead seating. But if you're a party of 7 or less than 7, you're supposed to use their online thing. And I'm like, well, if I was there in say 20 minutes, is there a line right now? And she goes, well, no, you'd be able to do immediate seating. And I go, well, I'm just making sure. I said I do a radio show and I need to be home by 7:30. And no, sorry, I do a radio show and I need to be there by 7:30 is what I said. And she goes, well, just give me your name and I'll make sure that you get seated when you get here.
Oh my God, are you serious? I have got to try that.
I do a radio
Me
show.
too.
I have a radio show on
Now-
Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights.
Now, when she asked you that, did she say, "Are you Ms.
No,
Bowman"?
she did not ask him anything.
Shut the fuck up, Joey.
So
Yeah, she did not.
so when we get there, there actually the lobby was all completely
It was
filled, which
full.
always surprises me in that place.
Yes.
And I hear her saying, well, it's going to be, at a bare minimum of 20 minutes wait. And it's like, okay. Then the next person, it's going to be a little bit more than 20 minutes. Okay, that's no problem. Then the person right in front of me, they're like, it's going to be about 25 minutes to 30 minutes. I step up and it's like, yeah, I'm Eric. I called ahead. It's like, oh, well, we just got to get a table cleared off. It'll be less than 5 minutes. So I went over to the bar to get Christine and the troublemaker a drink, and I couldn't even get my drink in time. And they're like, Chris is like, they got a table ready for us. I'm like, celebrity coming through. Excuse me.
He's a big deal in Duluth.
Okay, now we have to give it to the chat room, Erica, because Gunwild 1. I have to put Gunwild 1 up here real quick.
It showed up in a bag.
Okay, but let me tell the story really quick.
Just kidding.
Yes, I'm letting you.
No, I'm talking to him.
Hey, knock it off.
Stop.
I am. Don't yell at me no more.
Stuck in the gym right now.
Yes, Gone Wild. I did get your gift, and it's fucking amazing. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
And that was with a capital F.
Thank you. With a capital F. Oh my God. So I go to the door and I get the package and I'm like, oh, I got something. So it says open here and I'm opening here and I'm like, well, there's this envelope inside the box. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, what the heck is this?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? So I open it up and my cousin's, here visiting. So she's sitting in the living room with me and I'm like, oh my God, you're not going to believe, oh my God. That's all I could get out of my mouth.
That is a completely awesome picture. Gunwild.
Awesome picture of Nikki Six. Thank you.
I no shit. Props up on that with a certificate of authenticity.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
So does that mean Eric's sleeping on the couch and you're sleeping with Nikki tonight?
Well, yeah.
Nikki's coming to bed with me. Wow.
So were the jelly beans that big a hit?
Well, John,
Eric, did she do the whole "Oh my fucking God" when she got the jelly beans? Was that?
Hey, John. Sorry, John, you're no Nikki Six, buddy.
Nikki Six or jelly beans?
I wonder. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No, but really, seriously, thank you very much, Gun Wild. That was absolutely fabulous.
See, and again, to Gun Wild, seriously, because he has awesome. He is, living in California, he has all the awesome shit. All of us who lived in Midwest, North, South, whatever, growing up, he had everything right there.
Yep.
Everything. He got all the cool people.
Hey, I got an official signed autograph picture of some snow. Fuck off.
Fuck. He said fuck off.
Well, Eric could see Prince.
Again.
Eric could see Prince walk out and take a whiz in the snow. So I mean that was possible.
No. So I'm sorry. Prince lived in Minnesota, not Duluth.
We did see him in Minneapolis, or at least I did.
Boondockers can't hear shit.
Oh,
well, tell David to pull his dick out of your ear.
No, take off the, what do you call it?
Whoa. I've got 100% on everything. I can even bang the mic now. Not a single scratch, not any. Oh, fuck you. I already know.
Damn, that hurt. Son of a bitch. I love these headphones, but not when you do that.
I had motherfuckers out here fixing shit. Edit all of it. Fix every goddamn bit of it. I'm tired of this crap.
Well, again, Boondock. If David's not there, Boondockers. No offense, brother, but you're not really computer savvy, there, killer.
Yeah, take the woodchuck head off, or squirrel head, or whatever.
Yeah, get the raccoon head off of David, and maybe he can figure out what's going on.
He's like the pretty little brunette in Christine's video trying to jump the car.
Yeah, what?
Oh my God, that was hilarious. I'm like, oh boy.
Jumper cables on the hydraulic strut rod.
Yeah, right.
And she gives herself a thumbs up.
He said rod. Hot rod.
Yeah, Otis says the sound is great. Yeah, it should be perfect from now on. We should have no more issues. Everything's
and Poco, turn your volume up on your computer. Or your phone.
I'm going now. I have to finish preparing for tomorrow night's festivities.
No! You can't go.
Wait a minute. All you have to do to prepare for tomorrow night's festivities is tell everybody, ready, set, drink. There you are. The rest will just happen.
No.
Just make sure the Zim is on ice.
I got to get my 80s outfit together.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. She said
everybody's coming dressed in the 80s garb.
What are you wearing?
Whoa! I don't need to know that.
Are you wearing bell bottoms? What are you going to be wearing?
No, bell bottoms were the 70s, sweetie.
No, wasn't it like fluorescent
80s,
pink?
80s was what? What was the 80s?
The straight legs, the parachute pants.
The parachute pants, the Zubaz.
Yeah.
I wore jeans in the 80s.
What was the jacket? What was the jacket everybody wanted? The chairman? No.
The flak jacket?
No, it was a brand name. There's a brand name. It was a fuck.
Like Sammy Hagar used to wear? That kind
That kind of that. What the fuck was the name of that jacket?
Hey, Google.
Bomber.
What was the brand name of Sammy Hagar's
Bomber. No, it wasn't a bomber. No, I have a bomber jacket. Members only. Thank you, Gunwild 1. Members only jacket.
Oh, yes, thank you. We were just talking about that today. I couldn't remember the name.
What the hell is a jam? What the hell is a jam?
Oh, and little known fact, according to Poco Loco, Bomi tried to get Eric Estrada to sign his penis.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And a big thank you to Boondockers because I was literally at a quarter of an inch left in the bottle.
Oh, I
And
know.
now
You were like right there with the withdrawal.
As a matter of fact, I saw that post. I was like, man, I better start ordering some more because I don't want to ever get that low.
I got that low. I was like, what the hell? We had a blizzard. I'm like, oh my God, it's not going to be here.
And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go to boondockersbarbecue.com and order some more because I have some pulled pork I'm going to do this weekend. It's going to be good. I'm going to pull my pork for the girls' night.
We're having pulled pork tomorrow.
Well, I wonder why I want to have
Jim's going to be your little piggy.
Oh, boy.
And you all are going to go wee on the way home.
Oh, Jesus.
You're going to be the little piggy, and they're going to pull your little wee.
I'm sorry, I got sick.
That was last year's topic. Can't wait for tomorrow's.
Oh, and Joey, Boondockers is now boondockersbbq.com.
Did not know that.
Well, that's because you're not in the loop.
Those of us that order regularly know these things.
Yes,
the moment they happen.
Because evidently, people that live on the island or in New York City, we'll just call it New York City, don't know what good barbecue is.
Well, he just uses paste barbecue. He uses paste barbecue sauce.
I tell you, though,
Pace, New York City.
talking about that we need to know. The information that we need to know is how many bottles can we order and still get the $15
The $15 shipping. Okay, so if Boondockers is listening, if he can hear us, because he said he is having trouble hearing us. Now, John, how many bottles did you?
I had 2 boxes that arrived. Believe it or not, I ordered 4 weeks ago. And I don't know what happened, and that went all left and right. But it arrived today along with the other 4 I ordered. So I got 8 bottles today. But I got them in 2 packages. It looks like he should have. I think he should have been able to get. You want to get more packing in there, so at least like 6. I would have thought he could get 6 in there.
So let's just say until we hear officially from Boondockers, let's just say 4 bottles, because they're glass bottles, and then maybe say 4 bottles and 2 rubs, or maybe even 4 rubs. But let's just say, for argument's sake, 4 bottles, 2 rubs, and a $15 shipping order. I think that's phenomenal. I got to be honest. I think that's phenomenal.
Right off the bat, I feel bamboozled by Poco Local, not by Boondockers. Last week, that fucker's like, quickly, someone go over and tell me if the site's... I know what I know now. I would have ordered more.
Hey, we got to pay for the site somehow.
Yeah.
Well, you and John, hey. What? Huh? What?
Oh, I saw Smile Money finally showed up, so we can officially start this show. Tonight's show brought to you by the letter P. Just kidding. Tonight
it's the letter B.
Boobies. Oh, he said P.
Tonight's show. If you're just finding this on podcast, tonight's show is basically about the new Green Deal. Now here's the non-funny thing.
Yes.
When it was introduced and started getting immediately ripped apart, even by Democrats, since then it has virtually disappeared. It is actually hard to find the original transcript of it. Long story short, that's what we were planning on discussing, and of course the backup is Boobs, another fine promo by John Solar, because we talked about the Captain Kirk and the wondering how many green chicks he banged. So John's promo is entirely based around that. And it's funny because it is the new Green Deal, and the chick is green.
Okay, I'm going to take a breath now. Because I was like spanking that ass right there.
Tonight's crew consists of Joey Cuz coming to us from the America disappearing New York.
Yeah, that's where the new Green Deal popped out of that twat's mouth.
No, so I have a question for Joey, if you don't mind, Eric. If I have a question for you, you guys clapped at losing 25,000 jobs. How do you feel about that? Did you see his face?
Yeah. Okay. Joey.
The best fucking thing, the funniest part of this whole fucking thing is like,
honestly, in let's just pretend I don't know anything about what Jim is talking about. Can you please explain to the people listening why anybody in New York, why the libtards are celebrating that Amazon is not going to set up a headquarters there?
These are also the same people that were applauding late-term abortions. There is no explanation for it. They're fucking stupid.
Now, I did see a video of AOC. We all know who that is. My favorite Democrat right now.
She is gold.
She is a gift just waiting to happen. I'm telling you. She said that, yes, we're applauding. We are happy that Amazon is not going to build here. We're going to take the $3 billion that we were going to give Amazon, which I don't know where the fuck she got that number from, but okay, we'll go with that. And because we're quoting her, and she goes, we're going to reinvest that into the local economy, and we're going to create 25,000 jobs with the mom and pops. And I'm like, it's fucking Brooklyn. Where are you going to make 25,000 jobs?
There's a lot of corner bodegas out there.
And that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, how many fucking pizza parlors, fucking, bodegas, fucking all this.
She was the first one to open her stupid fucking mouth when they first announced that. And she was like, it's so bad.
They literally threw away 25,000 jobs, and what would actually come with that?
Now, and
all the revenue that would be coming in. Number one, the fact that you got Cuomo blaming everybody but himself for everything. Like he's blaming the rich people leaving New York because of the
taxes.
Because of the tax cap. Because you can only claim up to $10,000 on your taxes. He's blaming that. Meanwhile, we're so overtaxed. That's one of the main reasons why people are leaving. Everything is not his. He blames everything but himself.
Okay, Poco, hold on to all that. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's stay on track with what we got here on the Green Deal in New York right now. Please, Poco, hold on to that. But yeah, I agree, Joey. I don't understand one iota why how. In one sense, they're saying New York is this, that, and the other thing, and then all of a sudden, well, we're going to bring 25,000 jobs to Brooklyn or Bronx or wherever the fuck it was, and because I can't keep track of all your boroughs. I'm sorry, you fucking New York.
It's 5.
What the fuck ever, Joey? But no, in all seriousness, I don't understand how any city in the United States could.
You know the other reason why they're happy that they left is because now all the people that don't have jobs can still say they can't get a job.
Right, and see, I equate that, and I'm glad you said it, because I equate that to AOC going, well, we'll pay the unwilling to work.
Mm-hmm.
in the Green New Deal because, hey, look, I took the show 180 around and right back to it. So the Green New Deal, she actually has in there that if you are unable or unwilling to work, we will pay you. Well, hey, I'm tired of getting my here. Look, I'm tired of getting these.
Oh, don't see
over
it.
my look, bruises all over my fucking body from working on airplanes. Can you pay me not to work? Thank you very much. I don't fucking get it.
They want. Well, remember
that's how she got elected. She basically said she played the heartstrings of those people.
But also remember this: when you're getting the handouts, now you're under control. And when you're under control, there's certain rules you're going to need to abide by.
And look, I'm fully aware, guys. Eric, please, come help us out here, brother. I don't understand it. Shut the fuck up, Joey.
There is so much stuff going on right now where I'm like, look at these fucking complete brain dead millennial idiots. Is it the educational system? Is it the lack of parenting that we are supposed to point our fingers? But it's like everything that used to be right is now wrong. To be a patriot, to be a gun-loving, religious, Bible-thumping, family-first person, we are now like being ushered aside as the problem with America. It was like,
yeah, we give a shit. That's a problem.
No, and I agree, and I understand that 100%. Now, Pocoloco makes a good point here. Any place that Amazon sets up shop has gone to shit. Now, I have just one thing to say on that. I work at what used to be Naval Air Station Cecil Field. It's still called Cecil Field because that's what it's going to be called for the dawn of time. It used to be a huge military base. I was stationed there for 17 fucking years. Okay. They closed it. The civilians took it over. I now work there as a civilian. Amazon built a over 1 million square foot fucking facility there, and now I can get shit from Amazon on one day, which is, oh, hey, that's cool. But he's saying that wherever they go, it's gone to shit. Now, I can tell you this. I'm not saying that's not true. What I'm saying is on that side of town, there's not a whole lot. You have Cecil, now we have Amazon, and there's a big GE plant out there too. I don't know what they make yet. I didn't see any job offerings for them when I was looking. But now that Amazon built that, everything around that is now leveled. They are building hotels. They are building strip malls where in like a town center type thing. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Here in Jacksonville, town centers, there's stores, there's food courts or food, restaurants. There's everything. It's like a huge. I don't know. It's not a mall, but it's everything you need is right there. Like Target, Walmart, everything's going to be there. I mean, you go there, it's one-stop shopping. You can go anywhere in that area, and you can find everything you could possibly need in the fucking week. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're saying is Crazy Cortez is right. It's very bad for your area.
Yes, it's very bad for our area because now they're building a hotel. They're building food. They're building, they're building malls. They're building all these all this stuff up. And I ain't kidding. This shit goes, like, I put a video out a long time ago before I knew it was Amazon. I'm like, they're building this building. It's a mile fucking long. And it is no shit. The Amazon building next to Cecil Field is a mile fucking long.
Yeah, they said the one in New York was going to be huge too.
It's huge. And Amazon actually has 3 of those within 20, 25, 30 miles of Jacksonville. There's 3 of them. There's one by the airport. There's one out by us, which there's an airport right next to it. And there's one down in St. Johns County. So I have a shit ton of things. When I go on Amazon.com, I go on Amazon and say, hey, I want this book. Oh, you're going to get it at 4 o'clock this afternoon. What?
Now, is the Staten Island Center open? I understood there was one opened in New York City. The Staten Island Fulfillment Center. It's on Gulf Ave and Staten Island.
Huh.
I understood. That's what I understood. There is one in right in New York City.
No, while Joey looks it up, Gunwald, yes, Amazon warehouses, and they have horrible working conditions and pay very little. Now, I haven't heard anything here local on the local news or anything here, but I have seen that on global, if you will, scales. How true it is, I don't know. I haven't thought about researching that and verifying that, but you know, I mean, look, if you're working in a warehouse, no, the whole thing with the Amazon warehouses to me is, if you work in an Amazon warehouse, you get shit thrown down to you, you put it in a box, you put a couple of little fucking air pillows in it, you throw it up on the conveyor belt, and you go. I know I'm simplifying it way too much, but how hard is that?
Well, yeah, it says Amazon is in Staten Island, and the workers are seeking unionization too. How bad is that?
So there is a fulfillment center in Staten Island.
Yeah, it's a fulfillment center.
Okay.
Yeah, see, now a fulfillment center is different from what they were talking about at headquarters. In my opinion, I mean, from what I know. Like, what's next to Cecil Field where I work, that's a fulfillment center. They literally, I literally watch when I drive out at 2:30 or 2:45, whatever it is, when I haul ass down 103rd Street, I see these assholes coming out of fucking Amazon, and they blow the fucking stop sign, and they're just hauling ass. And they beat me to my house. I'm not shitting you.
See, I don't know, maybe, it's still, I guess I don't know how to put it. You know, it's, the job may not be perfect, but, you know, don't take it. You know, it's not this, as of right now, it's, Joey's getting closer and closer in his area to a Nazi camp. But, you know, just because somebody comes to town and opens the doors and turns the lights on and puts the "we're hiring" sign out, doesn't necessarily mean fucking people have to go there.
That's the old way. That is the old way. My grandfather taught me that. He taught me that a long time ago. He said, listen, if you get that job and you go there and you cut the deal, you remember every fucking day you want to complain. You cut the deal. You cut the deal.
I agree 100% with that. Look, Amazon, they don't pay shit. They don't. You gotta work your ass off. Well, hey, again, that breaks down to the person who took the job. 1, 2. Do you have skills? Do you have any other skills? Do you have minimum work? Do you have minimum skills? Do you have minimum work ethic? If that's what you have, if you have the very minimum, if you don't give a shit, then hey, go work at Amazon, asshole, and get treated like shit. But if you have an education, you have a skill, you went and you learned how to do something. You went and learned how to work on cars. You went and learned how to build a house. You went and learned how to do airplanes. You went and learned how to do fucking whatever. Well, then go find a job doing that. Don't fucking bitch if you're not looking in the field you know how to do.
Of course, you wonder if there was some kind of a deal struck up because anybody that I know that's rational is actually leaving New York mainly for financial reasons. I mean, I think Sean Hannity is relocated. Rush Limbaugh's gone and he's in Florida. You know, and that's just a couple people off the top of my head, let alone some big businesses just getting the fuck out of New York. I mean, by the time it's all said and done, what is it, Joey? If you're a corporation, like 65% of every dollar is gone to taxes.
Well, the best part is though is how fucking Cuomo keeps saying how he wants to help the businesses stay, so he gives them these tax breaks and all this other bullshit. Meanwhile, they're just taxing everybody out.
And
like I said, he doesn't put the blame on the state. He says no, it's everybody else but what he does.
Well, and again, every state. Now, Joey, and I'm not defending New York. Don't get me wrong, everybody. Don't spin me. Every state, every entity, every county, every city, every whatever wants companies to come work for them. So they're going to give them tax incentives. They're going to give them this. They're going to give them that. And I understand it. That's capitalism. That's how it works. That has been business since the dawn of time. Okay, but my thing is this: you bring all these people in, and you get them to start working. You bring these companies in. You give the companies this tax, this whatever. But when the people start working there, say the Bronx people start working here, the Staten Island people start working there, whatever, and then but yet all of a sudden, then the state goes, oh well, we're not doing so good, so we're going to tax you even more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what's fucked up. It's what the government's doing, not what the companies are doing. Look at Illinois; they're getting ready to tax people by the mile. For fuck's sake!
Well, the other thing with this Amazon thing too is now they're just concentrating on the people that would work in that building itself. But now just think about how many jobs that they didn't create by construction workers and tradesmen working on the building to actually build it. And that wasn't going to be like a short build. It was going to take a while.
Well, yeah, and then someone's there's a lot of toilets. There's a lot of toilets to clean. There's a lot of trash cans to empty.
Look, I'm not even getting to that point. I'm just talking about the electricians, the tin knockers, the steam fitters, and the iron workers.
Okay, Joey, and I understand what you're saying, but I also know that in your state, in your counties and everything, you all have unions upon unions upon unions, and that drives labor costs through the fucking roof. And I'm not dogging. No, I don't want anybody to spin this. I'm not dogging unions. Unions have their place. I understand it. But what I'm getting at is that it's stupid now. It's just beyond what it needs to be. Jerry, our buddy Jerry, Blue Thunder, he makes a hell of a living doing what he does. But I'm like...
sitting on his ass.
Yeah, well, driving this, making videos. Yes, we know. But what I'm getting at is... Jerry makes X amount of dollars in New York City, but if Jerry would come to Florida and makes, say, $20 less than what he's making, he can still live the same way he's living. Oh, you get where I'm going with that?
Yeah, but there's a big price difference.
Yeah, because the price difference. It's because the
exactly
union
what I
drive that. That's the union driving that shit up like that.
I said, Jerry, get out of New York. He's like, dude, I really make good money at what I'm doing. I go, Jerry, a fucking cup of coffee is $10, goddammit. You could make half as much money living somewhere else, and you'd probably still keep the same amount of money.
Joey, here's a good example. Okay, 3 bedrooms up here. Okay.
Oh yeah, you don't have to go.
Don't get me started.
Downstairs,
don't get me started.
Downstairs has 2 living rooms, and a full bathroom and a full kitchen. All right. Then I have 2 basements underneath it, 20 by 40 for each one. I have a garage, and I have 1 acre. Grand total cost, $100,000.
Right. Joey, your house cost...
No, I totally understand.
Half a mil? I mean, I'm not asking for your exact numbers. I'm just saying... I owe less. I owe less than I owe $95,000 on my house, Joey. I only bought it 6 years ago. I only owe $96,000 on a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house on a 1/4 acre.
Yeah.
Now you do that in New York. That's a $1 million. That's a multi-million-dollar piece of property in New York.
Right. My house and on right next to Joey's house, if you put my house right next to Joey's house on the same amount of property, I'm worth 5 times what I'm worth down here.
Well, way more than that.
Well, yeah, but I'm being nice.
When I was going to go to work down there in New York, we debated on it. I didn't do it, of course, obviously, but we debated on it. I was blown away at what they were offering. I mean, they were all excited about. Now, listen, you're going to be getting a parking spot, and I'm sitting here thinking, a fucking
parking spot in Manhattan is prime real estate.
I'm like, now mine would have been. Now get this, all this would have been in Times Square. I would have been running a business in Times Square. All right. Then it has a flat roof. They're like, and you can have the roof. You feel free to use the roof at your leisure. I'm like, what? I don't get that. But apparently it's a big moneymaker during New Year's and stuff like that. Yeah.
Especially Times Square.
So, but apparently a parking spot was like $20-some-odd thousand for just a year. I'm like, what the hell is that? This is insanity.
Yeah, because you know how hard it is to park in New York City.
Hey, and whose fault is that? You got 15 million motherfuckers living in one goddamn city. That is not my fault.
What? One building is like the equivalent of a town.
Yeah, you got one building that has more people in it than most cities in Florida.
My cities are twin cities. The big one has what is it? It has 16,000, and the town I live in has 3,000.
Okay, so let's get back to Eric. Let's get to Eric. He's looking at his phone, bored as fuck. Hey, Eric, run through the chat room.
He's putting nuts in his mouth.
How about that?
Well, Joey was the first of the staff members. That would bring us to you.
Which I'm drinking whiskey, and I'm trying to tell you to go through the chat room.
Anything do going on in Florida?
Florida. I'm pissed at Florida right now. One, I can't order anything anything related to anything that could do anything to the rate of fire to my weapons, which I'm pissed about. And I knew that was coming, yes, and I understand. And that was Rick Scott on his way out, trying to be a senator, trying to make himself more viable to all of them to get elected. And I was hoping Ron DeSantis, the new governor, would shut all that fucking shit down. And he hasn't yet. And I have made let's see here. It's February 15th. I have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 emails to my governor going, rescind all the fucking Second Amendment infringing things that the previous governor did. And we haven't seen anything happen. So I am looking for a new state to live in. I'm not going to lie. I need to get the hell out of Florida. Period. End of story. But I have to have, and I hate to say it, but I got to have a job where I can make a living at and everything else in another state. I would love to move to Texas and work in San Antonio on the Super Hornets. They're just not paying what I need to move and afford just what I have here. So anybody else, if you can give me a job making, I don't want to put a number out there, but if you can get a working living wage for me and assist me in moving, if you have a company that will assist in helping me move, I would be more than happy to move to a freer state. That is no shit.
I can see them moving the gun safes. They'll have weapon trunks.
Well, again, I'm going to need like 4 fucking U-Hauls just for the safe. So I'm just saying, U-Haul can only hold X amount of pounds. A gun safe weighs more than
You're going to need some kind of a tracked vehicle.
Let's just put it this way: I have 7 58 gun safes.
Huh.
So let's just say So yeah, it's a bit of it's a logistical thing, not a patriotic thing. It's not a wanting to move thing. It's a no shit logistical thing. If I could work on I don't give a shit what airplane I work on. I don't care. If I can make money and get help moving, I will move. I'm not tied to Florida for nothing.
Oh, it should be easy to move. I mean, according to people that would comment on some of my shit, you should just move. Who
well,
gives a shit
and
about
again,
everything?
I am the pot calling the kettle black, telling everybody to get out of New York, get out of California for all the stupid laws and all that. I am the pot calling the kettle black. Here you go. Take your best shot. Here I am. But
I'm just saying it's just hysterical. People just throw that out there. You should move, and just be like, you have no idea what the situation is that I'm in.
Blasphemy. Smile money. Blasphemy.
It's not just you, Joey. I mean, I understand.
No, it's not just me, but I just love the comments, how people just say that. They just like throw it out there. Well, you should move. Okay. You got a job for me? You have a house for me? What about my kids? What about my family? What am I going to do?
Again,
I just, if I was single, yeah, it's a hell of a lot easier for me to just pick up and leave.
And Joey, I agree, I understand. I'm single, Joey, and it's hard for me. I can't imagine having a family. And Joey, I understand, and I will say I am.
Well, no, I'm not saying it was you. I'm just saying the comments that I get from just my videos and shit like that, just on certain things. It's comical.
But here's my thing. It doesn't matter where we go. The way this country looks, the way it's going, it doesn't matter where you live. It's a civil war coming. End of story. Plain and simple. Get in a fucking van. We're going to start killing motherfuckers. Plain and simple. I don't care if you live in Minnesota. I don't care if you live in New York, Maine. I don't give a shit if you live in Pennsylvania, Idaho, Texas, and anywhere else. I don't give a shit. The way this is going, the way 2020 is shaping up for this election, we are going to be in a civil war, bar none. Mark my words. I think Trump should blow them away in 2020, but these assholes, I don't fucking trust them. Look at Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That bitch is a Borg. They got her on. It's like Weekend at Bernie's. Her staffers are making the fucking thing. Oh, she's going to be in court next week. Yeah. Show me video proof. Oh, no, there's no cameras allowed. Okay, then that means she's not going to be there, you stupid cunts.
We need proof of life.
Exactly.
She only has 30 days.
Yes, Otis, that's all the states. Yeah, I only know like 5 states out of the 50 because I'm an idiot. What? Poco, I haven't watched the video yet because I haven't had time. I didn't get to it yet.
Whoa, what the hell is that?
What the hell happened there?
I don't know, but I think someone just gave you a job.
They gave me a job. Aircraft
just gave you a job.
Holy shit!
Damn, you asked, he got it.
Well, okay, Poco, you don't understand what that entails. Okay, yes, that's on Job Recruiter, and that's a National Guard job. You know what that means? I'm not eligible that. I'm way too old, one, and I can't join the National Guard because I'm fucking retired Navy. Sorry, bro. You don't know the rules.
And that's Boise, Idaho.
And let's not copy and paste.
I would move to Boise, Idaho, but I hate the winter. And I want to say hello to Julie Morris. Jules! Everybody say hello to Jules.
Jules, hello.
Jules, we love you, Jules.
Made it in.
Yes, we love Jules. I miss Jules, and I miss Ed, and I miss Justin, and I miss all you guys so much. I can't say enough.
God damn, I was going to ask you something, Jim.
I'm sorry, Eric. You're not gay. No, you are gay. Oh, wait, what? What?
$5 is $5, man.
20 bucks, Eric. $20.
Oh, inflation.
Yeah, don't sell yourself
Yeah.
short.
Don't sell yourself short, right? Not like your dick, okay? What are you eating peanuts?
He's eating
No.
nuts.
What are you
He
really?
got nuts in his mouth.
Oh my God! He's like Pinocchio. His nose goes.
And last but not least, that would leave John Solar.
Oh,
9:45, we finally get through everybody. It's good that John Watson's not here.
45 minutes in, they're going to say, hey, and John.
Right. And John's here. Jules, we all want to see you in August. I gotta be honest. I am saving my pennies. I am doing everything I can to see you in August, Jules.
I don't want to mention any names with the fear of pissing someone off. But here's a funny true story. If I tell Jim the most unwelcome, least re-invitable person to a Shootapalooza, he knows who I'm talking about.
So do I. So do I.
Yes, we know.
Somebody we know
Mike.
here
Boom.
at Shootapalooza.
Boom.
Mike.
I wasn't mentioning names.
Okay.
Somebody that's a good friend of all of ours. His original YouTube name was Pre-Dawn Flower. Believe it or not, spent the day with that individual, and he is in Minnesota.
What?
I still have to find out how somebody from Florida ended up.
Wait a minute. What? Go ahead.
Part A.
Stop shoving fucking peanuts in your mouth, asshole.
Jeremy ended up running across you know who today in Fairmont, Minnesota.
You know who?
Really?
Okay, how about we stop with the whole fucking he said, she said. I don't fucking understand.
Oh, you already got the person right.
Jeremy
Well,
ran
Jeremy.
across Mike in Jeremy's
Oh
town.
okay. Look, hey, asshole, I've had like 5 fucking shots of never mind.
I was like, oh my God. Of course, he tried calling me, but, you know, I was on my way out to dinner. So, sorry, Jeremy.
But anyway, he ran into Mike from In the Red. He's still an asshole. I mean, what?
And I guess spent the day somehow for some weird circumstances. And
Well, maybe in the Red's in the hole, and they trying to get out of it.
he made a
Because
comment.
he knows Pre-Dawn knows us and everything else, and he knows Pre-Dawn is going to,
Well, he made a comment that he actually sold the company.
Oh, he did. Is he going to give us a lie of how he sold it for $1 bazillion and he knows this guy and that guy and this person, that person, this company, that company?
No.
I mean, he could buy a Ferrari Testarossa, but
I'm
he's
not going to call and find out.
Yeah, so anyway. Because we blew up all of his shit he left for how many years?
Yeah, in all honesty, I do feel bad about that, but that was out of my control. The man
Wait a minute.
gave us 475 pounds of binary explosives.
Okay, so and how he treated us that weekend, you feel bad about blowing up his shit?
No, not blowing it up.
But we did. Well, not that weekend, but over time.
Eventually.
I would have loved.
He sold it to a guy in the GTO. I'm sorry, Grand Prix. What?
That guy's useless.
I forget.
Yeah, you know.
Cavalier.
Yes.
Oh,
I wasn't saying
that.
that. Joey, I wasn't saying a Cavalier. I did not say Cavalier. I say Grand Prix.
Grand Prix.
what was that?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to get a reaction. I'm sorry.
Hey, Joey. What are you
Yeah.
doing? What are you drinking?
I'm drinking that double chocolate. That was it? The Young's double chocolate with the banana beer.
Wait a minute. Whoa. With the what in it?
Banana bread beer.
Where does the R come from?
What the fuck?
You said banana.
I said banana.
You said banana.
Banana. Yeah, get your fucking nana straight.
Let me ask you why you said banana.
He said
He's fucking fishing now.
Is there an R in there? You said, but
you
Joey,
talking
you
about?
did say banana.
You did.
You said banana, Joey.
Chocolate, yeah, chocolate and
Banana.
banana. You said chocolate and banana.
Is this why? No, I have to ask Joey a question. You say banana because it's banana. Is that why your pizza slices have got to be so big and so pointy? Because whatever.
Yeah, because it's the.
Yeah.
It's
is
the,
that what it is? Thank you. Okay.
All right, back to that.
Fucking pizza. Who the fuck wants to eat a pizza the size of fucking Rhode Island? Who the
Oh my
fuck
god,
wants
it's
to
so
do that?
good though.
No, it's not.
It is too. Oh, it's so good. Especially
Eric.
at 2-3 o'clock in the morning after you get out of a club or a bar and you're walking down in Penn Station and you get this big slice of pizza before you get on the train. Oh, it's so good.
I'm gonna take that pizza. I'm gonna shove it right up Joey's ass.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy it whatever way you want.
And even Otis 71 says, fuck off the slices. So thank you very much. Say square pizza, Joey. Square cut pizza.
Yeah, it's called Sicilian pizza.
No, that's not Sicilian.
Not
No.
a circle
No!
pizza cut into squares.
No,
Fuck
that's
that
not
shit.
Sicilian. Yeah, I've been to Sicily, Joey.
No, that's what
I
they call
know
square
what
pizza
pizza-
here. It's
no.
called Sicilian pizza.
Well, but
A Sicilian pie.
Okay, because
Oh,
that's
it is
because
very
you live
thick.
in New York.
Oh, it's so good.
I
Oh, wait.
hate to pretend that I'm a NIHAP for a moment and steer this fucking barge back into the. But
Yeah, but then when you get the cheese, you get the cow farts. So the green deal right there. Tied right back in.
See, now you had to ruin it, Joey.
the question for the staff and the chat room is it or is it not? Immediately in your brain, the red light comes on and the mags start getting loaded to think that if they want to float this fucking balloon, no matter how crazy it sounds, there was still a lot of fucking senators and congressmen signing on to the new Green Deal and saying what a great thing it was. Do you see, other than coming for our guns, a faster way to have the shooting to begin? I mean, this shit would basically get rid of anything that runs on fuel. We would immediately stop gas production, oil production. Within 10 years, there would be no airplanes. Almost immediately, your cars. You would have to give up your cars. And yet you talk to these brilliant light bulbs. Jim is preparing. You talk to these brilliant light bulbs and go, oh, yeah, you're the senator from Hawaii? And your job is to get people to come there and spend their money on vacation? So are they going to take that fucking super train, the bullet train, to Florida or from Florida, Hawaii? I mean, exactly how is it that they, as far as I'm concerned, I honestly didn't think that we could possibly start shooting any sooner than the whole we're going to go door to door and start thinking about taking your guns or making you gun people look bad. But all of a sudden now you want to come for the lifeblood of an economy. Go, Jim.
Okay. I've been chomping.
And the mic is all
for
yours.
this. Yes, I've been chomping at a bit for this. Okay, first, the Green Deal with the airline travel, the cars, and all that, and everything that she has in there, which we all know is in there because it's been well, documented. Okay, one, they're not going to come after our guns on this. I have to make that abundantly clear. They're not coming after our guns on this. So let's just take that out of the equation on the shooting and everything else. So let's go to everything's going to be bullet trains. Well, after watching California just miserably fail on a bullet train, we'll let that be as it is. The first thing is I want to ask AOC, and that's all I'm going to call her from now on because I don't want to say her name anymore. I want to ask AOC, have you seen the mines that they have around the world to get these minerals to make the batteries for your electric whatever? They are the most heinous things in the world. They're worse than the strip mines for copper and silver and everything else around just this country, but around the world, the lithium and all the other chemicals and minerals that need to be made to make your electric cars and your electric trains and your electric airplanes and your electric boats and your electric cruise liners and everything else that you want to make that's fucking biodegradable and all this other shit in your Green Deal, and you want to kill all the cows because they fart. Well, hey, let me tell you something. After tonight, and I'm drinking whiskey and Diet Coke, I'm gonna fart like a motherfucker. You gonna kill me? So I'm just saying. So look at the holes that are made in the ground. And the earth for your climate change and your Green Deal, and you want to strip mine just beautiful places in the world to get all these minerals. So my thing is this: it's all bullshit. We all know it's bullshit. They want to. John, are you trying to tell me something? Okay, you just got a peanut stuck. What? Okay. But my thing is this, and everybody can debate me all they want. I that's fine. I have a spirited debate off of Eric's channel here, because this isn't Jim's show. This is Eric's show. But I don't see how, if you're going to get rid of fossil fuels, how are you going to run aircraft carriers? How are you going to run any military ships? How you not run military aircraft, military vehicles, military period to keep this country safe and to hold up our nation worldwide if you don't have fossil fuels? One, two, how are you going to fly from DC to Brooklyn, because we know you do? You're flying from what, Dulles to Joey? Help me out. What's closest to Brooklyn, airport wise?
Close. You have LaGuardia and JFK.
So I guarantee you, she flies from JFK. Okay, let's just say JFK to what's in DC. Do you know off the top of your head?
No,
I don't know off the top of my head. So she flies from DC to LaGuardia or JFK or
what? Did she definitely go out of JFK, not LaGuardia? Okay,
so JFK. She flies from DC to JFK. You know she's not driving. You know she's not.
No.
So how are you going to get from DC to Brooklyn if you're not flying? And these assholes go home every weekend so they can talk to their constituents. And Jim's putting up the big, huge, fucking overly exaggerated air quotes right here. It's stupid. It's just absolutely stupid. I turned down 25,000 jobs in Brooklyn. and that's what's best for my constituents. I'm done. I'm just done.
And they applaud abortions too, so that just says it right there.
And we're gonna. It's up to the mother and the doctor if they kill the fucking baby.
Was that
the human being? I'm sorry, Erica. We took this into another topic. I apologize.
Well, it just keeps going with our days. Because you have to ask yourself, where does it end? How? I don't know if it's because we're all political and the average person that I could talk to would just go, I didn't hear anything about that. So I don't know if it's because we keep tabs on things and we try to make sure that our government doesn't become exactly what our founding fathers killed them over and started this great nation, and now here we are backing up to the point where the stupidity is the stupidity meter, as far as I'm concerned, is redlined and sinking faster than I've ever seen it. And it's like when you see high school kids getting on board with some of the most idiotic shit. It's like, how does a logical thinking person, how could anybody put a piece of paper in front of them and pen the kind of shit that is in the new Green Deal, let alone get anybody that actually has oxygen getting to their brain cells, read it and go, give me a pen, man. I want to sign on to this. I want to be part of this.
No, I agree 100%. And I'm watching the chat room, and just to let you know, Eric, Small Money just said, can we still burn our garbage or do we dump it in the ocean? As growing up as a kid, I lived out in the middle of nowhere. We didn't have garbage. We either dumped it in our own property and covered it, or we burned it. That was my life. That's how I grew up until I was in junior high school. I dumped it on the side, we covered it up, or we burned, and we separated our garbage. We dumped this, we burned this. You know what I mean? And again, back in the 70s, the 60s and 70s, it was a lot simpler then, I understand. I look back, I look at the chat room, and I look at this guy, Mark Peace. Our buddy Mark. We all love Mark, and Mark's an awesome dude. Kill Soros, take the head off a snake. I agree with that, Mark, but in the same sense, I go, is that really the only head on the snake? That's what scares the fucking piss out of me.
There's more than one head on this snake.
Exactly. That's what scares the shit out of me.
Liberalism
Matt Davis
is Medusa.
Yeah. Right, it's a Medusa. I agree 100%. Matt Davis says liberalism is a disease, truth is a cure. I agree with that 100%. But I just don't know. I'm to the point. I'm to the point. No, I agree with Eric. Would the founding fathers have started shooting by now? Yes. Do I want to start shooting by now? Yes. I want the revolution to start. I know. I'm just speaking for me. I'm not speaking for all of y'all. I want the revolution to start. I want it to start tomorrow. You know why? Because I'm tired of living in fear. I am a God-fearing, patriotic, veteran American who's lived here for 56 fucking years. And I am sick and tired of seeing my country being destroyed from within by assholes. And I want to start shooting. I want to do like the guys in Athens, Georgia did. All the World War II vets that, in the 50s that went, hey, these guys are assholes. The state, or the local government, the local sheriff are assholes. And these guys took up arms according to the Second Amendment, and they fucking took their town back. That's what I want for my country right fucking now.
But of course, it's like I keep saying, me and you, if we could, it would not be, and I know some people would be going, oh my God, even using that as a reference. It would not be a Timothy McVeigh style thing.
No,
I believe in the precision of taking the garbage out. You don't take out some good beef from the refrigerator. You just go straight for the garbage. You know, precision stuff. So, like people like us, what has to happen before enough of us come together and say, time to take our fucking country back without just looking like a fringe group of idiots? I mean, you can't even have a good man like Trump be president without taking a barrage every single day.
If I may, you mentioned McVeigh in the Oklahoma City bombing. I want to. This is hard for me because you're my buddy and you're my friend, you're my brother. You know why that happened, right?
Oh yeah.
Really? Do you really know why that happened? I'm not being facetious. I'm not being a dickhead. Tell me why that happened, please. I think I might open
pissed off at the government, but the collateral damage is what I would want to avoid.
Okay, do you know what really was going on at Oklahoma City? The Clinton Whitewater investigation was going on through Oklahoma City FBI. Did you not realize? I mean, evidently you didn't know that.
Well, I knew the Clintons were somehow involved in all of it, but
the FBI investigation to the Clinton McVeigh was McVeigh was the next fucking Lee Harvey Oswald, and he played the part perfectly.
I don't doubt it.
I mean, and everybody all Jim, put your fucking tinfoil hat on. But if you really dig deep, don't go by the fucking mainstream media. Don't go by everything else.
Smile money.
What?
No, nothing.
Oh my God!
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, Smile Money. See, this is why we like Smile Money. This is exactly why we like it. Yeah, he's such a huge. Hey, and Smile Money. Just to let you know, Smile Money? Have you watched Miss Bomey's girl show video yet? Oh,
little something.
That's a little question for Smile Money. Has he watched Miss Bomey's girls show video, which is tomorrow night? Thank you very much on Spreaker Radio, John Solar Network.
Here's
the girls show.
Smile Money.
Keep your therapist on hold after that show.
Here's the question for Smile Money. Smile Money. All I want, and I'm leaving this as obscure as it possibly can get, because only he should know this if he really knows his shit. What are we talking about, Smile Money?
Yes, and that's that's all we're going to say.
We'll wait.
This is on Smile Money, and if anybody understands, she has a glass.
Oh
yeah! Ah! Yes, Smile Money is the man. Yes, he is. Yes, hey, we're giving a clap. We're gonna clap for Smile Money. Yes,
nice.
We are.
Yes. Awesome, my friend. Awesome.
And no, I have to ask Smile Money one question.
He knows his girl.
No. Smile Money, she's hot, isn't she? She's hot.
Oh yeah. We'll wait.
Yes, we're going to wait for Smile Money. Now, to answer Boondockers, real quick before Smile Money, to answer Boondockers, McVeigh was also a follower of Dave Chris. Actually, that has not been proven. I know. I know a lot of people go, "Oh, the mainstream media said this is proven." I know. I've looked deeper into that, and in my different places I look for shit, and I'm not going to say anything more about that. That's not actually entirely true. He was a Branch Davidian member. Okay, just do your own research. Okay, do your own research. But I want to say if you do your own research and dig deep enough, you will find that that's not true. Well, hey, look, she could cut my throat. I'd be happy watching. I mean, what? Look, the redhead is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not a redhead guy. I'm a blonde guy. You guys all know I'm a blonde fanatic. You have watched my videos for how long? But the redhead in the videos, just saying. And yes, somebody interrupted the show. I will be right back.
You're up.
Woo!
Take over Jim's show
Yes,
for him.
because it's Jim's show. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a white blonde. Yes, my money, you fucker. I mean, what?
Thanks all you guys for always showing up and being part of this. I really appreciate it. The interaction, all the comments, it really does make a difference as far as Spreaker goes when they see that we have a very lively bunch. All three of the shows, just clear it up for comments.
Yes.
And as always, click the yellow heart button. It definitely doesn't hurt to get Spreaker's attention. And then like I said, I can't leave things out. You might be listening to this in podcast on Spotify. A big thank you to Spotify. I've been a big fan of Spotify for a long time. Actually, to be honest, it's the only streaming app company, however you want to identify them, that I have ever participated in as far as buying. I have for a couple of years now, which was before this show was over there. I have, you buy their family plan, and I think you can have I don't even remember what it is. It's quite a few, 5 or 6 accounts that I get billed for. I think I pay $15 a month, and all my kids, even a few that I didn't know I had, and Christine, and well, we know where his phone is, and so I personally, I really like Spotify. I find it easier to navigate around on Spotify better than iHeart, but iHeart's definitely bigger as far as people that follow it. The only reason that I even do the iHeart thing is because Christine, Ms. Bomey's show is over there. Thing is I am not one of those morning shower people. Now, as far as honesty goes, I don't have a playlist where I maybe I should, just so that I can get in on it. But I do actually listen to Christine and John going at it when I am showering, and that is usually between 3 and 3:30 in the afternoon when I get home. But as a side note, before Captain Derail comes back, I want to take a minute, and I want to talk about the promo that you have spent the year making. Gunwild was one of Gunwild's comment was this is a record setter for time for a promo. Gunwild, yes. John has literally been working on this promo since last year's girls' party.
Yeah.
And he had girls literally asking to be part of that video. So my question for you, John, is take a few minutes just to talk about this, because I don't know how much alcohol will be involved before the show gets to you tomorrow. So I want to ask the question. I know you. A lot of people are always fascinated with the promos, and John does not use canned footage. John hires people to do each of those scenes. I know there was such popularity with the girls' parties. How many of those girls just wanted to be part of it?
Well, there's a lot. There was so much. There's a lot that didn't even get into the promo. We tried to keep it with some sort of a theme or an idea. Like go out and do some dance silly in public, but it had to be in public. And a lot of people didn't, do it. But some of them did stuff so cool, we put them in anyways. All right. Now, I just want to correct one thing. I have used canned footage in promos before. All right, I have. Now, what we do is there's like with gyms, gyms is really easy because there are lots and lots of college girls that want to have money for the weekend. And we don't ask anybody to do anything naughty. So it's just go out. If you're at the pool, next time you're at the pool, and you're out with your friends, have a good time. Get some clips of you guys, drinking out of straws, something like that, and we'll pay them for the clips if they're good. They know that don't do anything naughty. We deal with a lot of brokers. Sometimes you can find people through brokers on Shutterstock and all that are looking to do work. They're looking to do something. We found some of ours there.
If you're wondering what John's talking about, they literally are trading videos like Wall Street would be trading stocks.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. And we sell the clip. Almost every single clip gets sold. That's why that one funny joke, we were all laughing. A lot of people didn't know what we were laughing at when I had to get the picture of the guy. I needed to sell that, or I just bought it. I just went online and bought a picture of a guy. So I need to get rid of that.
Hey, John. How you doing, John?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, I'm back. I had to take Tilly out.
Yeah, and sometimes Miss Bellamy wants some special things like male pole dancers, which is always interesting.
That guy, as far as a guy on a pole, that guy had talent, but his wife is amazing.
Yeah. She was like a ballerina on that thing. Now, the ones we got for Jim was really cool because that was a class.
Whoa! Jim, guys on poles for Jim.
No. Hush. Back up. The pole dances we got for Jim's was funny because that was a pole dancing class that got asked, can we just like film this or whatever? Sure, it's fine. Didn't cost a penny. Nothing. And that one girl doing the split thing in the air, that was the instructor, and wow, she did an amazing job.
Well, like we were talking about, but since how the recording equipment wasn't running and the social media shit wasn't happening, I want to go on record as saying you do a fantastic job on a lot of promos. You set forth a theme like last week. I just said, hey, I want to talk about the new Green Deal, and I love boobies. And then all of a sudden it was like Captain Kirk and and only John can link titties and the new Green Deal together and get someone to actually get an erection. So when it came to the girls,
that would be me.
When it came to the girls' party this year, the promo video, I know Christine really, really had her heart set on Cyndi Lauper's Girls Just Want to Have Fun because of that name. But what you ended up using and the way the whole thing got montaged together, I just think I personally have watched that promo more than any of the previous ones up to this moment in time. Just the music, and then you see all the girls with the smile on their faces, and they're dancing on the bales, dancing on the street. That one girl
eating fish.
I don't care who you are. She's
hot. I don't give a shit who you are. She's hot.
She gets the credit. Christine takes credit. That's Christine's girl. One of mine is in there. Jim's girl is in there. So our girls all get in there. So if you're wondering who we're talking about, Smile Money's redhead is actually in, but she's obscure. And it's gonna take someone like Smile Money to be able to recognize her.
You gotta know she's there.
My girl's a little bit more obvious. She's just in red costume in the hay bale. But that whole promo is like, you got a fucking ballerina to jump out of an airplane and ballerina shit in the air. That's just fucking awesome. It's just such a well done, happy promo. I personally downloaded it, even though I know that you'll have it forever. But in case YouTube ever does anything crazy, I want to be able to have a copy of that because it's just one of those things where, yeah, it's full of a bunch of girls, but it's, to me, and I know nobody's going to believe me saying this, but there's alcohol involved. It's a fun, feel good promo, and even though it's filled full of girls, it's actually so removed from like sexual context, except for maybe Jim's girl and my girl and Christine's girl with the fish, and her eyes are okay. I'm lying. It's all fucking sexual. It's awesome. Good job.
Oh, well, holy shit! And you wonder why this is my show.
And the best part is we start the next one Sunday.
Right?
I'm gonna put an email up for her, but this time I'd like to get some of her friends throughout YouTube as well, like, you know, maybe Mrs. Chaos or maybe Caitlin or some of those people to do something. And I got to talk to Christine and figure out what we're gonna do for a theme for.
Oh, that would be awesome. Actually, any of our promos where the only people in the promos are part of our group.
I mean, I would love to have more people in our group get involved in those. It'd be awesome. Girls' night's all about the girls, so, you know, if you have your and it's always clean, so you can have your grandkids do it. I mean, you can have anybody do it. It's always clean. There's nothing bad on the girls' promo.
And that's for small money.
There was the two young girls dancing on the hay bale, and I thought that was awesome. No, like I said, people. Okay, I'm not gonna point fingers. People like me are the ones that turned it into something sexual. I'm not gonna lie. Christine's girl, she just seems like she would be a lot of fun, but she has the most radiating eyes.
Yeah,
Her
she's got the look.
The look. I mean, I can guarantee you she could cause two things to happen. You to wet yourself in a good way, and you to wet yourself in a bad way, all depending on how those eyes are looking at you. And my girl in the red outfit that speaks for itself. But Jim's redhead, oh my God, she has got to do more shit.
We lost her. She's doing religious stuff now. That's just
My redhead?
yeah, doing religious stuff now.
Well,
you know, when she would
you.
definitely be talking to God.
Yeah. So I mean, she was very, very, very nice. She got us the whole last load. We got everything. She was very, very nice. She's doing that now. But just like Christine's girl, we lost her. She's going off to do some more other work.
Damn it!
You lose them. They get popular, and before you know it, that's it. They're gone. They're doing something else now.
In all honesty, look, they move on. Just like anything, they move on, and they do. And we will find other people who are willing, you know, to say, "Hey, look, I want to have fun. Let's have fun." I understand that, you know, and I don't want to get pigeonholed myself as far as a Hornet Fixer channel and the Hornet Fixer in the Hangover Hornet Fixer. I don't want to get pigeonholed to one person or one group of people. I want to have a little bit of everything. I want to have everything. I want to have fun.
Well, the nice thing about one of the easy things about your videos is there's a whole new crew every year.
Well, yeah, you know,
as long as there's a college, I have a whole new crew.
I do want to say it would be awesome to actually think that any of the girls that have been in well, I'll go guys, but okay, fuck them. Girls, any of the girls that have been in any of our promos, if they're not with us anymore, if for some reason being part of the John Solar Radio Network was a stepping stone, no matter how small of a step that was that they stepped up, that they can actually say, I just saw this thing and decided that someone wanted to know if I could do a video, wearing a wedding dress in a swimming pool, and all of a sudden they're someplace, making money doing what they enjoy, and our group had anything to do with that, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that. Sorry, John. Go ahead.
No. I don't know the answer to that stuff because that's obviously personal for them. I just get my quick information. Yeah, we're going to be moving off of this platform, and we're going to be going on to other things. I got to deal with what I got to deal with there. So I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Is there any way you know me? I'm always like, is there any way I can get some, like, are we going to do a shoot or anything for last minute or anything like that available? Is there anything that's been just done that I can get? Or I try to get whatever I can.
Well, I really like the way the promo turned out, and of course I've been hearing about it for a fucking year.
Well, yeah.
I'm glad you guys like the music because that was hard. That song already exists, but it had to be all chopped apart because there's a guy that talks through the whole song. You had to chop all that out. All the rap had to be chopped out of it. It had to all be put back together again, so that it fit what was the idea of the plan.
Okay.
Jack wonders why you don't have guys in your promos.
Because Jack is the only queer here.
Well, just so Jack knows, I have put some in there before because it was a specific request from Ms. Momey.
Now, I have to touch on something real quick, if you don't mind. Poco Loco, you're an asshole, 1. 2, yes, I ordered the 40, the weapon, and no, I already own 45 MMPs. So, thank you very much. Poco Loco put a link in the chat room to a Smith & Wesson 45 MMP for $225. Very good deal. I have to put that out there. I already own 3 45s, so I can't touch on that one. But the one that you posted before that, the 4043, I own one, but I have pieces of it. It was missing parts, and it's what my buddy Tom up in Toledo. He's still trying to find parts for it. So he has a Smith & Wesson 4043 for $275, and I'm like, I'm going to buy one because mine doesn't work. So thank you very much, Poco Loco, for making me spend a whole lot of money on a Friday night. So thank you very much.
Oh, that's a great deal. That Smith & Wesson.
Yes.
And
it's not available now.
That's something that I've...
Is it really?
It says not available.
It was available for when I clicked on it like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I just clicked it.
And now it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
So if you scroll back to 9 minutes ago, the Poco Loco posted the 4043. It's still available, and I ordered one. I'm not gonna lie, that is a phenomenal pistol. It's 40 Smith & Wesson. It's the semi-compact version of their 4003. Which we all know how the 5906 and the 4506 and all this other stuff is. That is what that is. That's the concealed carry version of Smith & Wesson's 40 caliber. Y'all will want to jump in on that if you can afford it at that price. I'm telling you, I ordered one because I'm like, holy shit, I can't get them in auction that cheap. So,
well, now, Mr. Holster, did Jack like his video that was done for him on It's About Jack? There was a while back a video of Jack on there that was done. Or did he not even look at it?
Probably turned the other tail.
And speaking of that, we have a website we got to talk about too, because we have a AK-47 that's sitting out there right now.
Yes, we do.
It needs to be.
Oh, and by the way, Eric, if I may, Bearded CB actually won a ratchet from oh God, now I gotta make me look it up. He actually forwarded something to Snowflake Motor that he won on another giveaway. It was not a Craftsman. What's the other? Not Matco.
Snap-on.
Snap-on ratchet. He said, donate this to Snowflake Motor. So there is a Snap-on, a ratchet that is being donated to Snowflake Motor, the AK-47 folder.
Cool.
from Bearded CB. So yes, it's awesome. It's fucking phenomenal, and I thank you, Bearded CB. I know you're in the chat room. Thank you. Put links if you have the links to the pictures, because I can't find them right now because I'm half drunk in the bag. If you would put that in the chat room, thank you very much. Yeah, Spawn Money, AK-47, a Palmetto State Armory folder with Magpul MOE OD green furniture on it that is a folding / collapsible stock on it.
Yeah, I'm still not in it, but
You're still not in what?
I'm not in the drawing because I'm not sure how I feel about it. But oh my God, Christine wants the present Snowflake Melter, and of course she's also getting kind of googly over the other one, the next Snowflake Melter, which I believe will be picking up on Monday.
So then, what? The new Snowflake Melter?
Yes.
That's going to be built. That's going to be built.
No, you know what the new one is. It's coming from Texas.
Okay, I'm forgetting.
Full donated.
Peter.
Oh, so what's the one with Justin's final mission? That's not Snowflake Melter. That's just his final mission. That's the next one. Okay, so and again, I say that so I can bring. No. I say that because I have news on the girls' build and Justin's final mission, and Eric and Christine have seen the picture. Sorry, John, I didn't forward it to you. I apologize. The handguard is completed, and the other parts. I will have all parts in hand hopefully this weekend. I'm going over set tomorrow. The girls build, Tiffany blue, silver, all the parts are done. I will have them in hand. You will see them hopefully on the Sunday chat. Eric, what do you think about? I sent you the picture on the handguard. What do you think?
I didn't know what to think. It looks like I had imagined it possibly could, but to take something as intricate as the pattern on that handguard and actually multicolor it is awesome.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I was worried. I'm not gonna lie. The first when I saw the handguard first a couple of weeks ago at Dave and Sandy's, and Dave actually went, "I'm not happy with it." And I looked at it and went, "You're an asshole." I'm going straight up. That's exactly what I said to Dave. And I said, "I don't like that." I said, "You got to do something better. You got to do something different." He goes, "Well, what if I do this and this and that?" Because I don't want to give too much away before we actually show it. We have the Tiffany blue, which everybody is. I have shown pictures of it on my video, and it's silver. Now we did throw in some teal because we thought that would give a nice offset to the Tiffany blue. We have some, and I hate to say it, but it's Jaguar teal here in Jacksonville. But it really does a good offset. And wait, when you guys see this, you're going to go, "Oh my God, that is so..." I think you're going to say, "Oh my God, it's so cool." It's amazing. Dave did a phenomenal job on this. He wasn't happy with the first set, and that's why it took so long. Again, I can only apologize for them wanting perfection, but if you guys see this, you're gonna go. I can't wait to get in on this. That's all I can say.
And back to the AK though, quickly. We have 120 slots open on that one, and I believe we're at like 33. Guys, this is all about helping Mr. Holster. And
yes.
the next one is even going to be more lucrative for us, because the next rifle, and I want to save it. I'm not talking about it. The next one is even better in multiple ways. It is a donated gun from a close friend of this group, and it was just like, he sent me pictures and said, "Hey, I kind of want to donate this, and you do what you want with it." And my first gut feeling was, can I keep it?
Well, yeah, and I've seen the pictures too. Being part of, I hate to say it, and I'm not trying to be, the dickhead of the group, but the inner circle, whatever you call it. I got to be honest. I'm gonna tell everybody right now, before you know what it is. I'm putting a shit ton of fucking entries in on this because I want it that fucking bad. Now, this is a one of a kind. You will never see this and I mean anywhere else. You will not see these parts anywhere else. And a gun, and on a completed gun, the way you will go see this one. And it's amazing. When this thing gets done, you will all your minds will be blown. That's all I can say.
Are you talking about the next one or the one after that?
Oh my God! Don't tease me.
No. Okay. The next one. He's talking about
the next
this one.
Right?
He's talking about the one from Texas. This one coming out.
The one from Texas. Yes, the one from Texas. Oh, the one after Texas. Oh my God! I don't even. I can't even talk to that one. No.
Jim's gonna have an explosion soon.
I'm gonna come just all over the screen. Oh my God! No, seriously, you guys have no idea what's coming. This is the shit. These rifles are just gonna blow your minds. There's no other way to put it.
Well, we try to keep doing this, but it still comes down to, you have to go over and get registered up and be part of the hornetfixer.com. And it's real simple, but like anything, we try to keep tabs on some things. So, you pick a username and a password, and then to be part of the AK, be part of the Snowflake
melter.
And I don't even know how it actually works, because I asked this question. I know people, they need to ask to be invited in, and I've never seen where an invite was pending. So I know I have the ability to invite people. I'm not quite as lofty as where John has God status.
Well, yeah, John and myself, hey, because we're I'm just saying. But no, look, you don't have to.
No, I fucking get it. I'll be quiet over the show.
No, you don't have to answer any questions. You don't. I mean, just come into here, because most of the only people that will know about HornetFixer.com right now and the Snowflake melters are the people that listen to Hornet Fixer, Eric, and Miss Bomey. Or watch our videos. So we're confident with who we know. If you're somebody who doesn't comment on our videos, we don't know who you are. When you set up your username and everything, maybe give us a shout out on Facebook or YouTube and say, "Hey, I just registered." Let us know who you are. Because if it comes up and says, this hieroglyphics and of who your name is, I'm not going to authorize you to be in the Snowflake melter. I'm just saying it right now. If you come up and you say your name is Habib, I'm not going to authorize you. Okay?
It's one hell of a name.
Well, I'm just saying. But, I got names like Nihep, Stephen Bush, J-Dog, Panzer, Insight Freedom, Marky P. You're still gay for that fucking forum name. I'm just saying.
my name's Marky P.
Yeah, my name's Marky P. Shut the fuck up. Sonoran Desert Pepper, Mike Gillian. Well, we all know who Inamon is. That's Watson, Johnny Watson. I know who a lot of you guys are, but if I don't know who you are, give me a shout out. Say, hey, I'm on Facebook or I'm on hornyfixer.com. This is who I am, and boom, you're in. You're there.
Okay. Now Poco wants to remind you that you have to tell them how to go get to the auction. There's no they have to go to the auction.
Yeah. Post a request. Look, it's right there. Hornetfixer.com forum. Okay, look, he's only posted it like a million times. Okay, stop. Again, we know who we know who all you guys are. And it's not like we're only trying to get only us people in this. We want to get everybody in this. We want to get like-minded individuals. So if you know somebody who wants to get in on something like this, like I got a buddy at work. He's wanting to buy a Draco 76239 right now for his truck. I'm like, hey, dude, if you go to hornetfixer.com and register and tell me I know his name. I said, and you can get $10 entries into a full-size 8K47 from Palmetto State Armory with a folding / adjustable stock and Magpul furniture. He goes, where the fuck do I sign up? I'm like, well, this weekend, fucking sign up. And he goes, I'm on it. And I actually emailed him the link and everything, so hopefully this weekend he signs up.
But this one's going to be fantastic, yes. But the next one's going to allow us to do a lot more good. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to go any further. We're just going to be able to do a lot more good.
Look, all of our Snowflake Motors, all of our Justin's Final Missions, every penny goes to something good. I mean, absolutely 100% good.
Tell you, yeah. Cocaine's not cheap anymore.
Shut the fuck up.
See, that's something Jack would have said.
Yes. Fucking Jack. I mean, what?
Mr. Meoff.
Jack me off? What?
Yeah. $5. Oh, that's right. $20. We already talked about it.
You gotta raise your rates there, buddy.
If you want $5, you have to get the
I heard
shelf.
I heard $5. I heard $5. Let's get to getting because I heard $5.
$5 is with teeth. 20 is without.
Oh, is that? Look, you ain't that old, motherfucker.
Oh my God, that just went totally wrong. Wow.
Yes, Gunwild, cocaine is one hell of a drug.
Yes, it is.
I have to honestly admit, I didn't really care for it much, but I love the way it smells.
Oh, really? You pussy ass motherfucker! You've never done cocaine in your life.
He still thinks it's when you empty out the package of Kool-Aid and you snort that.
It's cocaine.
Whole bunch of pixie sticks.
There you go.
Pixie sticks. So, AOC introduced a bill blocking Trump's fake national emergency. Yes, we've seen all those. Now, here's the thing. With all that, if Eric, you know as well as I do, and I'm sure you've been on top of this as well as I have. Okay, here's the thing. He did the national emergency. The Dems are going to get the Ninth Circuit Court to go, no, that's not right. The appeals court's going to go, we're going to say neutral on this. And it's going to go to the Supreme Court. And now, if you notice, the same day Trump did a national emergency, and we all know it's going to go to the Supreme Court, the Dems trot out Ruth Bader Ginsburg's going to show up and start voting. Well, how has she been voting so far if she hasn't been there? She's been phoning her votes in? No, that's
got
not
the
how.
absentee ballot for her. That's how.
Right, that's not how the Supreme Court works. So if we don't see, I'm sorry, if I don't see no shit live video evidence of her walking into the Supreme Court, I know they can't have cameras in the Supreme Court. I understand it. But if we don't see her walking in on her own power, then everything that happens is null and void, in my opinion. Look, I'm telling you, the Dems are fucking playing Weekend at Bernie's with this cunt. Okay? Did he just hear a zipper? What?
The hell's Jeff listening to?
I don't know what just listened to.
No.
I'm intrigued.
You're behind. It was you and Eric talking about teeth and no teeth and $5.
Oh,
Well, thanks for clearing that up, John. I'm so intrigued. Did I hear a zipper? So I'm just saying.
I don't use the cocaine to get high. I just like the way it smells.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What?
Apparently, it's lyrics to a song.
I have. Oh, that's Boondockers. Fucking Boondockers. We're fired.
Don't upset him. He might start selling it in 8-packs. That would actually make me happy.
Really? He's going to start selling 8-packs if we piss him off? Hey, fuck you.
No. I said he might not.
oh, I think I heard 9 bottles.
I heard 9 bottles. 9 bottles for the same price.
I like it now.
Piss him off even more. He might give you a gift basket.
And I'm watching Eric. He's reading the chat room going, what the fuck am I... Boofing coke up a skinny little college girl's butt? What? I want Poco Loco smoking. That's what I want. Oh, hey, and by the way, Poco Loco, thank you for all the work you've done on BoondockersBarbecue.com and OrnitFixer.com and getting everything set up and everything for us. I cannot thank you enough. I can't wait for the T-shirts and all the other stuff to hit the market there because we've got some crazy shit for you assholes to look at.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying.
Gunwild, you actually are right. I won't buy 9.
Yeah,
bottles.
right. It's 9, and it's an odd number. John will only buy 8 or 10. Yeah.
But
And it'll only come in a box on an even numbered day.
So what he has
Tilly.
to do to really fuck with John, send him 9, and then send the 10th one extra, just to piss him off.
Oh, no,
I gotta
don't
let
do that.
Tilly out. She's
No,
fucking
don't do that.
shit.
Somebody sent me a horrible video a few weeks back. I think it was Gunwild, of all this stuff that was messed up. And the worst one was this patterned tile floor where they had one tile turned. Oh my fucking god! I had nightmares.
An
about
OCD
that.
nightmare.
Oh my god! I think Smile Money did it to me too once. Just these cruel videos of just things going wrong. So Eric, how you doing?
He's a little quiet over there.
Well,
That good, huh?
quick, you're up.
The chat room. Still alive. J-Dog, Smile Money, Gunwild, Poco Loco, Boondockers. Oh yeah, I picked up a great big old pork roast. John, I truly hope you talked to Christine and got her convinced to try the new kitchen tool for the pulled pork. Boondockers.
I did my best. It's the way to go. I'm doing it tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm doing it.
What the fuck?
I suppose I could just take her out of the scenario
Oh hell no! I don't want to see that.
and get the thing made up. The problem is we have another one of those. You know, the idiots that I work for. Everything is a goddamn emergency. And
It's an emergency. Sorry.
long story short, we had a house. I don't know if the gas got shut off. I don't know if the piece of junk buy the cheapest boiler that you can possibly buy, and then wonder why shit goes bad. Long story short, and the guy that was supposed to be monitoring the property didn't. The house froze, and nine radiators blew up.
Ooh. See, no,
That's a mess.
oh
and
my God.
and all of a sudden he's just like, well, I'd really like you guys to be working on this over the weekend. And it was like, why? Because we have somebody that has put in a really good offer on the house. Well, okay, let's just say that we get the system back up and because we're putting slant fin in everywhere now instead of the big cast iron radiators. And let's just say that we get it back up and running. What about the fact that there was a fucking ice rink on the foyer and dining room floor? Oh,
Is that the picture you sent me with all the fucking ice? Holy shit!
So
Oh.
this is a guy that is supposedly hardwood. I mean, he owns a business. Wanted me to sand the hump out of the hardwood floor. I mean, it's all maple, but in one spot between the dining room and the walking into the kitchen, it's pretty bad right now. And he wanted to know if I could just sand that out, dude. You own
It's still
a
frozen.
Well, no, we've got heat in the place. We've had heat now for almost a week.
Sand the floor, hump out.
I am serious. If you put a board on it, you could launch Matchbox cars into the stratosphere. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm maybe it's because I'm getting older and I just don't hold back anymore. I'm just like, what in the fuck are you even talking about? You want me to sand a hump out of the floor that is sticking up higher than the total thickness of the wood. So what? Well, at a bare minimum, maybe you could just sand the top off so that it'll dry out faster. Well, wait a second now. How come it got wet if there was finish on top of it?
Wait a minute. Did he literally say you could sand the top? Did he really say that to you?
Yeah, this is a guy who owns a floor company. Wanted me to sand the finish off because it'll dry out faster that way.
Right, sure.
So,
How about cut out that entire portion of the floor and relay it?
Well, they don't want to do that because supposedly they've got a strong offer on the property, but have had to blow them off, and they don't own. They pay insurance. There's roughly $50,000 worth of damages to this house because the radiators all blew up. I mean, one of them blew up so forcefully that it looks like some kind of a squid-based black spermatozoid alien jacked off in the bedroom, and it literally on the ceiling, on all of the walls, and part of the radiator left the radiator with such violence that it bounced off the bedroom door and landed 15 feet down the hallway.
Yeah, but does he realize that black goo from inside, it's you can't paint over it.
Yeah,
You're
it's
gonna-
hard to get rid of.
It is like an ink.
Yeah, you're going to have to kilt it, which means he's going to have to kilt that entire area at least once or twice to make sure there's nothing permeates through it, and then repaint the whole thing. And you've got time there. You shouldn't be kilted in that temperature.
No. They don't understand this. If Eric just sands that lump out of the floor, it'll all be good. I'm just like, you know what's happening? 90% of the floor will probably look fine when it dries out. But if you're stupid and you've got a floor that's humping and I can sand most of that floor nice and flat without taking so much off the top that I've killed the integrity of the floor. But now when it dries out and it goes back to what it remembers as flat, now it's going to be dished.
Right, it'll be concave.
And it's like, I'm standing there going, I can't believe I'm having this conversation with a guy that owns a flooring company. I go, did you ever listen to what you're saying? I said, all I'm going to do is make everything worse. That's why I have so much more respect. Alan, if you're listening, the first flooring company I ever worked for, this is what would happen. Here's Jim. He just had his fucking house blow up. There's water everywhere. The hardwood floors are all wrecked. And he calls Alan, the owner of the previous flooring company. Hi, my name's Jim. I just super soaked my entire house. The hardwood floors are all bubbling up. Okay. I'll take down your information and I'll call you in a month of heat in that house. Bare minimum of a month. We are not going to even look at your fucking floor for a month, let alone 4 days later. Yeah, dumbass.
You can't. Yeah, you can't even lay a floor. You can't even put a hardwood floor in, even though it comes out of the boxes. It's brand new out of the box. You can't even put it in until you let it sit and climatize.
Right.
See, they don't know anything about this either. And when I came to work for them, I'm like, dude, what do you mean I'm going to deliver the wood to the house that I'm starting this morning? That shit should have been in there 2 weeks ago at a minimum. It's called, the word is acclimate, and it doesn't matter if the wood is at 10% right now. If the house is at 25%, the wood needs to arrive at they need to have a little, happy time together.
Well, and I'm with Poco Loco. I need to lay my carpet wet. I'm just saying.
Jim likes it when it's all swishy.
But no, to get back on the thing, somebody said, "Is this house in Duluth worth $50,000?" I'm like, well, I don't know. Look,
this house is in Superior, Wisconsin.
Right? I was going to say, you mark a lot across the bridge there, so. Yeah. Now, I have to ask a question of Eric and all, he's talking about all these different things that happen. Now, you guys live in Minnesota, and you have extremely cold winters and extremely harsh weather up there in the wintertime. And, like, say, for instance, the house that I was in with you and we painted some stuff and whatever up on the hill. You don't get that out of your mouth. You are such a fag, dude.
That's hilarious because he had a fag in his mouth.
Yeah, he had a fag in his mouth because he's a fag. But anyway, what I was getting at is you guys, I was up there at New Year's Eve, snow on the ground. We're doing work in the house, or I wasn't, but you were. I don't understand something. The people that live there don't understand what you're saying to them. The people that live in Minnesota don't understand hot, cold, wet, dry, etc., etc., etc. Why the fuck do you still live there?
That leaves Eric's line open.
No, look, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not being a dickhead here. I just don't understand the mentality of the people that you have to work for.
Hang on.
And not you, the people you work for.
Quick bookkeeping, J-Dog. Baby, I lay more than just floors.
Oh boy. Okay.
No. What's funny is everybody calls you gay, and you can say this sentence: Eric used to lay pipe, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Now, when it comes to anything to do with hardwood flooring, floating floors, any of that shit. I have been doing flooring for more than 30 years, and I do have my own set of sanding equipment.
Ooh, you have one of the old square sanders, or?
No, I have a 220 volt Pro Sand 8-inch belt sander.
I used to have that. I rented one once, and when I went to return, the business was closed for many years. I had a 120-pound floor sander. It just sat around.
Was it an actual square buff?
Yeah.
Wait, I tried one of those things for it. Yes, shut up, Jim. I tried one of those. Jim's got a dildo on it again.
Shut the fuck up!
That's not what I have. Fuck off.
It is literally a 120-pound random orbit sander.
Yep.
24 by, what was it, like a 24 by 18 inch?
Yep. Yeah, I rented it, and I was like, I rented it for 2 months. I took it back. There was nobody there. The business was gone. They were closed. So my wife's like, well, why do you still have that thing? I mean, why would you keep them? Like, it's a tool. Number one, it's a tool. Number two, how many guys do you know have a 120-pound floor sander?
Here's an interesting side note. This is how Poco Loco ended up with his hookers.
He rented them, came back, the guy was gone.
He rented them.
Looks like you girls are staying with me.
Oh my god. We are so stupid. I swear to God, we are so stupid, dude. How the fuck does anybody listen to us on a regular basis? I seriously don't know.
You know, I haven't actually inquired in a while. I know you made the comment that all three, Christine, I think, is probably growing faster than the rest of us, but every week does sort of beat the previous week, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Hope so.
Well, hey, and speaking of that, make sure you guys, anyone who's listening to this, go up and hit that little heart that says right next to like and turn it yellow. Please do that, because that way we can keep being stupid assholes on fucking air. Because I was at work the other day, and the guy said, Jim, what are you going to do tonight? I said, well, I got a radio show tonight. And they went, you're on a radio? I said, well, not really radio. It's a podcast. We do it live. Said, but then it goes out on a podcast on Spreaker Radio. And he goes, oh, really? Yeah. Well, what's that like? I said, it's a shit show.
Plain and simple.
And I swear to God, this kid's way younger than I am. And he looked at me. What do you mean a shit show? I said, well, let's put it this way. I say the topic is going to be Star Wars or Star Trek. And we ended up talking about anything and everything but that. By the end, 15 minutes of the show, we're talking about titties or something else.
Alien
so
aspects.
he goes, well, shit, where do I listen? I said, go to Spreaker Radio, John Solar Network, and just look for the Hornet Fixer show. And he went, what? And I wrote it. I literally had to write it down. And he's like, and he's probably listening right now, and he's going like, look, I'm not going to say his name because I can't say it because it's D and 13 more letters. And we call him, at work, D13.
Oh, Jesus.
That is no shit. When you look on the roster for the day and everybody signs in, it's D13. I swear to God.
Shit.
His name is D13. And I guarantee you, if he's listening tonight, which he probably is, because he's going to be laughing his ass off. He's like, yeah, fuck you, assholes. So, yeah.
D13, that's awesome.
Yeah, I ain't kidding you. His name is D. I don't fucking know. It's 13 letters after D, so we call him D13. It's a military thing, you know.
Oh, yeah. It's a shit show done under the influence. Yes. Right, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Now that the show is over. Holy shit, the show is over. Holy crap.
Are we going to talk about green
Hey,
boobs?
I want to thank Gunwald 1 for telling us the show's over, because I was just going to keep on rambling. I have no idea.
Well, the show ain't over till John.
Well, yeah, hey, the show ain't over till Eric says it's over, so.
I mean, we've had a few of them, both of us. The show just went until the next show that was booked knocked us off. So
yeah, yeah. What was it the Christmas week? I was off, and I was like, "Well, hell, let's just keep it going." So,
you had a 3.5 hour.
I had a 3.5 hour show.
1 hour show.
Yeah,
1 hour show.
It was
3.5 hours later.
3.5 hours later. So yeah. So no, but I'm okay with staying here if Eric. I mean, it's Eric's show. It's not Jim's show. It's Eric's show.
well, actually, I can guarantee you it's not going to carry on. And when John does hit the button, I'll be giving my adioses, because even though, just to show the quality of the people that he doesn't realize that does work for him. Even though I've got family that always happens on Saturday, both me and my little Greggy Poo are going to be over at the house continuing to run new PEX lines and try to get this thing up as soon as possible. So like last night, for instance, I was in bed an hour and a half by this moment in time, and I'll be getting up at the exact same time tomorrow as I did this morning.
So does that mean you can go away and we can keep your show going?
Yeah.
Well, Jim, it's your show anyway, so what's the point?
He said, yeah.
No.
No, I'm not saying that's what I want to do. 'Cause I have to go over to Florida Customs tomorrow to pick up parts, and I have to be up for the girl show tomorrow. So
Yes,
I'm
you
praying.
need your beauty.
I
suit,
am the.
'cause you're gonna get your ass kicked.
He's going to need a nap tomorrow.
I was
before
gonna
that
say I'm about to get my ass kicked tomorrow. Well, no, you know what? You all keep saying that shit, and I was a sailor for over 20 years. So
Yeah, but really, here's one important thing. You said you were a sailor for 20 years, but I want you to know this. I had to listen to Wendy last year. So
And I'd like to point out that Christine does this girls' party every single year, and they've all had a different theme, and they haven't all been broadcast so everybody else could be there to participate in my misery. Anytime a woman tells you that guys are disgusting, they haven't had to go through what me and John have had to go through.
that's correct.
well, hey. I guess that's why I'm there this year, because so I can take that pain off of you and John.
If nothing else, it'll be proof, and you'll go,
sacrificial lamb.
wow, they are sick motherfuckers.
Okay, I have to say this. Y'all pussies. I can handle this.
Bro, me and the Lone
And
Company
you know
put
what?
the end of
We're-
last
we're
year's show, and it was scarring.
We're counting on the fact that you're going to be able to just plop this onto your shoulders and just hold it up in the air so that Eric and I can have a beer. That would be fantastic. That'd be great.
And that's fine. I will take that. I will take that, John Solar.
I'm hoping you will.
Now, real quick before Eric gets off there, in the show, Jim has to get up early to be at the Brazilian waxing for the appointment in the morning. No, hey, look, I'm all natural. Fuck off. That's all I have to say about that. Yes, Gunwald, I am going to the liquor store tomorrow. On the way back from Florida Customs, I will stop at the liquor store and buy many bottles of booze. Thank you very much.
I like Boondocker's comment. I tell people I'm somewhat involved in a podcast show. I'm going to start to think that I should keep my mouth fucking shut.
Well, hey, it's not my fault you can't stay in the fucking chat.
Yes, and Smile Money. Amen. Ed was.
Yes, he was.
Ed was
Yes, Ed was a
participant
victim last year. Yes.
Oh no, Ed was prey last year.
Yes, he was
Ed
prey.
was
So
prey.
I will say I am taking one for Ed and all the other men out there who listen to the podcast.
And the girls have been waiting for an entire year to get a
Right?
hold
They're
of.
like, we got new meat, and I'm about. My penis is for show. I'm sorry. I'm already saying. Look, we're a week from the. We're not a week, but last week we were a week from. Now we're a day from the show, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to hide myself.
Yes, you can't even say one day in a wake up now. It's wake
right?
up.
It's wake up, and my dick's like, I don't want to go out there. Hit the button, son.
Just hit the button.
Hit the fucking
Hitting
thing
the
already.
button.
It puts a lotion on his skin, or else it gets a hose
Don't
again.
fucking music. Let's listen to this.
Yeah.
Not a toe tapping beat.
Oh my god, I can't wait to hear this tomorrow morning. I swear to god. We're gonna have like 3 different fucking songs going on.
Get the
At
fuck
least we
out.
didn't talk. Oh, we did talk this time. Never mind.
Did we? Oh,
Green
fuck.
deal and boobies. Green
Yes!
boobies. Green boobies, Kirk.
All right, I'm hitting the button now.
Hit the fucking button.